In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Optishot 2 Golf in a Box system and whether or not it's worth picking up. So what we're covering in this video are my first impressions, what it actually does, how it performed, the pros and cons, and also the best place to pick it up. So I will just mention our gear giveaway. If you want to enter into our 100, 500, and 1000 subscriber giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment giveaway down below. Do those three things and be automatically entered. So let's start with what's actually included with the system. So it is a pretty cool bundle that gives you everything you need to build your own golf room. It comes with the Optishot sensor system, a golf mat, and also a net to hit into. There are also some upgraded models as well. The first is the Golf in a Box 2, which comes with a higher quality golf net. The second is the Golf in a Box number 3, which comes with a projector and also a projector screen, so you can actually hit into the screen. And it just makes it a more realistic sort of thing, and it definitely is something that's really cool. But what does the system actually do? So the Optishot system is one of my favorites because it's a fraction of the price compared to others, and it's extremely simple to get set up and use. It's basically going to track your swing and keep track of all your data, and then you can also play popular courses from around the world. I've tried a few of these over the years, and the reason I went with the Optishot was because of the multiplayer feature, and it also doesn't overpower my computer. So some of the other systems, they either don't have multiplayer, or the multiplayer is not very good, and some of the ones that did have good multiplayers, they pretty much require a super fast computer, which a lot of people don't have, and it ends up overpowering it and shutting it down or freezing it. So I like this system because the multiplayer was really good, and then it didn't overpower my computer as well. So was it actually easy to use? So one of the main reasons I went with the Optishot was because of how simple it was to set up and use. It took us about 30 minutes to set everything up, and then all I really had to do after that was download the software from their website and then hook it up to your computer. After everything has been downloaded and connected, all you really have to do is turn it on and select the course you want to play. So how did it actually perform? So if you're looking for something fun to do with your buddies, this could definitely be a great option. It's pretty much has to be used inside. So it can sometimes be hard to swing your driver or woods unless you do have higher ceilings. Basically, when you're hitting balls, you might want to hit off a tee as well, because sometimes if you hit off the pad's going to put green marks on your balls, and then it's going to be pretty hard to get the green off. So you can either use a lower quality ball, or you can hit off a tee with your higher quality balls, and it's generally fine. But basically, it tracked my irons really well. The driver was a little bit off, and then putting wasn't the best, but that's pretty much the case with most simulators like this. How accurate was the system? So I wasn't really expecting to be super accurate, compared to like the 5,000 or plus simulators, but it actually was quite a bit better than I expected. I got it just for something fun to do, pretty much with my buddies, but definitely was cool that it would track your distance, your club head speed, your swing path, and also ball flight. The data with my irons seemed to be fairly close. It was all within about 5 to 7 yards of what I normally hit, and it definitely did help improve my game because I was practicing a little bit more. Pretty much just hitting into it. It's not going to really improve your game, but I found that because it was fun, because it was more of a challenge than just hitting into my golf net at home, I ended up practicing more, and then by practicing more, it translated into me becoming more consistent, and that's kind of what I owe it to. And I definitely enjoyed it, just even at the range, the practice mode on this thing, or the multiplayer, definitely really fun, and I was using it all the time. Let's cover some pros. So it's super simple to set up and get started. It comes with 15 courses, and then you can buy additional courses for about $30 each. It works with real or foam balls, and then the multiplayer mode is great on it. Cons: the putting wasn't the best. That's pretty much the same for most. You're going to need high ceilings to use your driver or woods. The graphics aren't as good as some, but the ones that are better are going to be quite a bit more money. And then you're going to need a decent computer to run it on. I just have a MacBook, and it worked fine. If you do have a computer that's a little bit older, it might not work. It might be too much power to run on. But as long as you have like a decent computer that was purchased within the past couple of years, it probably should be fine. But let's cover the breakdown. So performance score, I'll give it a 9. Price score, I'll give it an 8. Ease of use, 10. My personal score, a 9, which is definitely really solid. Probably one of the higher scores for something like this I've tested. But how about some frequently asked questions? So does the Optishot work on Mac and PC? Yes, it does. Does it track ball spin? no, you need like a SkyTrack or something else for that. It's gonna be more money if you want the SkyTrack, but those are pretty much the only ones that track ball spin. So what ceiling heights do I need? Probably anywhere from like 9 to 10 feet would be good for most clubs. But is it worth it, taking into account all the pros, all the cons? I would say it's definitely worth picking up if you have the spare cash lying around. It's not the best or most accurate simulator out there, but it is a fraction of the cost and it's super fun to use. I ended up practicing a bunch on it since I didn't have to go to the range or anything like that. And my game definitely did get more consistent. But if you do want something a little bit more accurate, go with something like the SkyTrack. It's probably the best, kind of the upgraded model of this. But if you aren't looking to spend a fortune on it, this is definitely a great option, and I would definitely, I'm definitely going to be buying the next model that comes out, just because of how fun it is and how much it's actually helped with my game in practice. But if you would like to see more images or reviews of any of the mentioned products, or you want to get any of them for the lowest price available, click the link in the description down below. At the time of the video, that was the best place I could find it, so you can go ahead and check out the current price if you want. And if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And that's going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.